All right, so I'm going to share all the links and everything in the comments and the posts. But you are going to go to your Gmail calendar or your Google Calendar. Now, I've already created this because it takes a couple minutes for everything to sync over, but I'm going to show you how you're going to do it. So you're going to scroll down to other calendars and click the plus. You're going to do create new calendar, and then we'll just say test, right? I called it PR client birthdays. You can see it over here, but you're just going to do that, and I'll delete this later. So that's how you're going to create the calendar. So now you're going to see that it came down here, wherever it went. So we're going to go back to general or back to our calendar view. So there's the test, right, that I just created. But we are going to use PR client birthdays. So you've got your calendar created. You want to give it a couple minutes to make sure that it syncs. But now you're going to go back to Facebook. You're going to use the extension. So up here in this upper right corner, you can see all of my Chrome extensions. So for me, I click the puzzle. I'm going to go to birthday calendar extractor, generate Google Calendar. Now I also did generate an Excel file, so I'll show you that first. So I did create the Excel file, and I wanted that so that I could just have them all, and then I can obviously sort that way. But then I thought, oh, I really actually would prefer them on a calendar view, because I think thanks to Nikki's suggestions yesterday, it makes more sense. So we're going to go generate Google Calendar. You're going to click generate. And then you're going to see that it's going to download. So you can see it down here that it downloads. So I'm going to click on it. It's going to open up my computer calendar, so my Apple Calendar. It says adding new event. So I'm going to go to my PR client birthday. So you want to have it separate so that it doesn't show up if you don't want it. Like you can click it off. So we're going to go PR client birthdays. You're going to click OK. And then it's going to import all of that calendar data for you. Obviously, I've got 3,000 plus people, so it's going to import that, and it's going to take a little while. But now you can see all the people that day. And so what I'll be doing is once this fully imports, so you'll be able to see, which is kind of cool. So once it fully imports, I'm going to go back to my Google Calendar because I think it's going to be easiest there. And I'm going to turn off everything except for my PR client birthdays. And I guess it hasn't sunk or synced over here yet. We'll refresh, see if it syncs. So either way, you can go to your regular calendar, and then I could print off just the month. So I could print the month, and it will have all the different people in here for my PR client birthday. So you can see them all up here. So it makes it really easy when you're doing your reach outs for birthdays. So you can just print this out and then go exactly from there. And the nice thing is it's their Facebook name. So if you have them as a different name in your COO or in your system, this is actually the Facebook name, so it's easier to find them. And then from here, what I'll be doing is I'll be doing like a check mark once I've reached out to them. And then if they book, I will highlight, and I'll just kind of work from here. So hopefully that's helpful. Again, you can just print right from here. I believe you just go print, and then look, you can pick which calendar you want to print. So I would, uncheck everything except for the birthdays that I want. You can see I have a ton of calendars. So you're going to uncheck everything. And then, so this would be my calendar of client birthdays. So I can either print it, I can also save as a PDF. So I'll probably print and use it from there. And I don't actually want it to print, but here you go. So it's going to come up to my print screen. If I want to print it, I would just click print. If I want to save it as a PDF, I would click PDF and do save as PDF. And then that way you know that you've got it all. So you're going to have that, and then I can go and I can even open my PDF that I created. Let's see if it printed. There it is. So there's my calendar. So if you want to print it that way, you can also do it there. And you'll see, obviously, there's going to be, more. So what I would probably suggest is printing by week. So you would go back to your calendar. I would go week view at the very top. And of course, I'm not going to read it like this, but then I would do the same thing. So you're going to print, take off all your other things so that it's just going to be the birthdays. You can change your time, date, and range and everything like that. And then you can print or you can PDF it. So I hope that was helpful, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.